Off the break here, we are going to be starting out with the boys over at Lottery. It's going to be a Johnson pushing this right side of the map, working, just trying to maybe get this power up with his teammates over here, but it's going to be a fight off the break, just trying to get that sort of control, work toward this middle, but Edgy Edamame trying to work toward this ball, gets 2 kills of his own, picks up that ball, wants to wrap back to get with his team. 3 kills off the break for Edgy Edamame. Big start for Flippers Down.
Yep, you're going to see Shifty Carrots, his teammate, is going to be moving here toward, will pick up the heat wave as well, but 2 players have actually gone down. That's going to be 3 actually. Johnson, I think, just like mid-air no-scoped him. And that means the heat wave is going to be here on the ground for Elevated Smurf. It is going to be an active camo, as well, Elevated is going to have all the power-ups he wants. He's going to have a heat wave, he's going to have a sniper, or excuse me, he did actually drop the heat wave, as he has pulled out the sniper here. Actually, I wonder if you have camo and you're aiming down sight with a sniper, I'm curious if that gives you like the lens glare. I've never actually kind of considered that before, but the ball's going to be out here in the middle of dummies. So you're going to have the players going up top. As 2 are going to go down for the side of Lottery. It's only going to be Johnson, last man alive. And it's going to be, well, all the players of Flippers Down here are going to have kind of free reign over this back tower.
Yeah, a big break there for Flippers Down. They bring the ball back to their base. You know, kind of a battle there between Lottery and Flippers Down to see who can maybe retain that ball control. Flippers Down do a great job of slaying out the Lottery boys, and they end up getting that ball control again. So solid start for them. Shifty Carrot still trying to do what he can with that sniper rifle. 2 kills on the board, 4 Flippers Down, and now the last 2 of Lottery trying to push through this bridge side.
Yep, next is going to be coming up here on tower. He is actually going to get dropped, and Johnson is also going to pick up the commando, put some shots in here. But right now, it's really just been all Flippers Down for the time being. Flippers Down demonstrating pretty solid work here, as they're being able to really just outslay and win all the individual gunfights. I mean, they're stacking up here in this back corner. Honestly, a nade would be perfect there, but that's not going to happen. The power-up is going to go over to Killtacular here. He is going to pick up that active camo, so that's going to be very nice for him. And you're going to see the rest of Flippers Down just kind of re-maneuvering here. The ball has been picked up here and has been rotated in towards back B, it looks like, by the side of Lottery. And, I mean, they look like they're just going to try to position it so if he dies, he goes off the map.
Yeah, definitely a good strat for just call me next here. He isn't able to do so, though. He drops the ball right in front of him. He tries to nade out, but Flippers Down regain that ball control. Up 45 and counting to 20 points now. Lottery do get some points on the board, but Killtacular still has that active camo in hand. Looks like it just ran out as of now, but they still have the ball, trying to hold this defensive line for the time being. Shifty Karras does get taken down, but the trades look to be coming in. They throw that ball over to Edgy Edamame, and now he jumps off the map.
Yep, we're going to be on board with Gus here. He's going to be on a killing spree. So, I mean, this is, I think, the 3rd killing spree I've seen the medal show up. Is he's going to pick up that double kill. The ball's going to be there in the hands of Lottery, and they're going to get away with it as well. But again, 3 are going to go down. It's all going to be on John here, the last man standing, trying to stay alive here. Going for that back, and Killtacular will take him down. So the ball will be into the garage now, and the points are beginning to climb a little bit here for the side of Lottery. As it's going to, well, there's immediately the carrier is going to be stopped. And you have Flippers Down approaching 60 points. They will pass 60, so that's a 30-something point lead now that they have, and that's going to be a nice no-scope there from next, but it won't be enough as Edgy Edamame picks up that kill. And, I mean, you're looking at a lot of spawns out here from the side of Lottery trying to just get across the map, but all the points now going in favor of Flippers Down.
Yeah, and if you're Lottery, this is a kind of a last-second opportunity here. You know, Flippers Down approaching that 100-point mark, and Lottery have yet to crack even the 30-point margin. Flippers Down is doing such a great job so far of working as a team, keeping their base safe, keeping that ball in control. And, you know, even when they get that ball out of their hands, they regain the control quite quickly. And we see the 4 down there for Flippers, and that might seal the deal for them here on the first round.
Yep, with only 10 seconds to go, there's only going to be a couple players nearby, and it looks like Edgy Edamame is probably going to survive here. Next is going to go down, so that means, oh, Edgy can pick it up, and he's going to get sniped by Elevated Smurf, who will pick it up, so the ball actually will be traded hands here. That's going to be another nice shot on a Shifty Carrots. So the ball will be kind of tucked away. Dinjarin will have that in his back pocket. That's a great shot there. He connects the body shot on the flick. Unfortunately, not able to finish out the kill. You do see Flippers Down kind of gearing up for this push right now, as they're trying to get out, and the shots are going to continue to come this way. As Shifty Carrots going to be here on the outside, will actually survive, so will be one shot, will survive, but instead the players are going to flood in here into the corner, and Dinjarin's going to have to drop the ball. Will end up dropping it though, and that should be Flippers Down picking up this round now with only 1 second to go, and there you go.
Yeah, and Flipper's down with a great round one. We see Edgy Edamame at 11-3, and another player for Flipper's down there at 11-7. But Edgy Edamame really slaying out for his team, and the kills do reset. But Flipper's down, 1 round to go before they win this map one, and they're looking good so far. If they can replicate what they did in that round one, I mean, you gotta be feeling great for them. They probably got their confidence in hand, and they're trying to work this ball to this back tower area. But next with the snipe, Jaren with the melee, and now all of Lottery around that ball.
Yep, I mean, Gus has the entire Lottery team lined up in front of him, is able to pick him up as well. So there's the 3 of them, I think, going down. Elevated Smurf, last man standing. I mean, this has been all Flippers down right now for the control, for the side. On this oddball, as you're going to see, Elevated Smurf is going to come in. He's going to eat the sniper bullet to the body. Will not die, though. Will survive. Is actually okay. Not anymore. He's gone. As you're going to see, the players kind of moving out here. But I mean, it's been all Flippers down. The control's been fantastic from them on this map. So I don't know if it's just their map or what it is, but they've done a fantastic job.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking great here so far. You know, it doesn't look like a 0-2 team in any sense of the matter. You know, it looks like they're just stacking up fantastic against this Lottery team right now. The ball does get taken away from them just for the moment. Lottery is able to pick them up, but Gus, the last one alive here, 4 Flippers down, trying to be the first man up in this break, throwing his nades, trying to stay alive for as long as he can, letting his teammates get with him, just applying that pressure. And I really like the play out of Gus there to just kind of move on up and just get some info. But Johnson with a big 2-piece, that could turn things around for Lottery quite quickly.
Yep, no, definitely. Elevated Smurf is going to have the ball here, back tower. I mean, this teammate's got a pretty solid setup here going for the time being. Kiltacular will actually take down next. Not exactly sure what that kill icon is, so that's an interesting one. You're going to see Elevated Smurf kind of just jump off. He's going to try and rotate this out as the pressure is coming in from the back. His teammates are trying to cover and get these cutoffs. Kiltacular is going to get into a gunfight there with John. The 2 players from Flippers down are going to drop, and instead the ball, well, I guess it was rotating back here towards B, and instead it's kind of turned around the other way. As you can have Gus here over towards Sandbags, trying to stay alive, and he's going to go down. So this is honestly really good control coming out from the side of Lottery. I mean, they've been able to recover. They've taken the lead as well. So really just they've been able to maintain the ball, and they've done a good job. As that's a nice jump there to chuck out the nades and try to fall back. So we're going to see where they end up taking this one here.
Yeah, another jump for next. He gets the kill behind it, but that leaves Elevated Smurf last alive for the Lottery. And he sees that ball in front of him, but Edgy Edamame will pick that one up. The spawn does come back in for Lottery, but Lottery does have a little bit, you know, less than a 20-point lead here. So they have some time to work with to try to push out this Flippers down squad. They're kind of all trapped back in the base right now. Lottery's trying to get any type of map control, pinging the ball carrier. Johnson looking for any kills he can get, but first blood goes in the favor of Flippers down. The nades are coming in, but it looks like Flippers down are doing a great job of making sure that Lottery can't get any sort of push into their base right now.
Yep, I mean, it's been a great hold here from Flippers down. They've been able to retake the lead as a result of this, as well as they will cross the 70-point mark. So for the time being, like, they are going to hold this lead, and they're doing a pretty good job of it. As the snipe's going to go through, that's going to be the kill there onto Edgy Edamame. The rest of the team is kind of trying to hold the Sandbags front door area. Kiltacular with the heat wave out is going to pick up one. He's looking for the second one as well. And teammate's going to pick that one up, and instead his teammate, well, more teammates are going to come flying in. Elevated Smurf's going to be the last one standing, and he's going to go down. And that will actually force all the players to spawn out on the other side of the map. I mean, other than Dinjarin here, he's going to be close garage. But this might actually be enough. Like, if there's 10 seconds to go, and Lottery might not have time to get in here.
Lottery gonna have to do something quick with 8 seconds left. They're trying to work this field side to break this ball control. The ball does get thrown out and 2 kills go in their favor, but Shifty Carrots with 1, Edgy Edamame with 2. The last one alive will be Elevated Smurf, and he gets taken down as well. They might be able to pick this ball up right now and close out the game. 7, 8, 9, 100. That's the map win for Flippers down, going up 1-0 in this series.
I mean, their control that maybe they just ran into some different caliber opponents, because right now, I mean, Lottery kind of been on the back foot. We're going to see right off the rip, we're going to have a couple players running into marketplace. John's going to be throwing out the nades towards that overshield. Trying to security is actually going to go down. That's going to be 2 early kills plus rockets here for the side of the Flippers down. Edgy Edamame will be able to, well, he picked up one, ends up dropping it. Shifty Carrots is going to survive that rocket with overshield.
That rocket looked like it hit him on the noggin, stays alive through the overshield. So, you know, somewhat of a blessing there for the lottery squad, and the overshield does save them, leaves the game at 3-2 for now. They do have some room to work with here. They got some map control as well. Next gets beat down by Edgy Edamame. Jarin trying to trade it out, but can't seem to find the kill. He does get that kill onto Shifty Carrots. Shifty Carrots playing a little bit shifty there, almost getting the trade there, but Flippers Down do find somewhat of a lead here, but definitely a small one off the start of this game.
Yep, I mean, even for all the power weapon control at the very start, I mean, you had the rockets and overshield going in favor of Flippers Down. They actually couldn't really capitalize it. The first rocket that they shot off missed, and then that handed the rockets over to the other team. And then the second rocket was eaten full in the face by the overshield, and that basically just took the OS down. So kind of everything sort of nullified. No kills out of the rockets, and nothing really capitalized out of the overshield either. So we are going to have, well, the players are going to be working around. For those also wondering why no one's been picking up Manglers, they have been GA'd. They're officially off the board now for the players. This is going to be a nice backsmack coming out of Nex. But the Mangler is not to be picked up and not to be used in this game. So that is a rule that is being adopted by the HCS pros, and because we don't expect that to be any changing anytime soon in the map, or by 343 in removing them off the map, you just can't pick them up. Not allowed.
Yeah, apparently the Mangler a little bit too overpowered, and we definitely saw it as this game has evolved throughout its time of play. But Lottery do find the lead there, only a 1-point lead, but there comes the second point from the backsmack of Johnson. So they do have some solid map control here. They kind of have this full middle of the map taken care of for the time being. The trade from Edgy Edamame trying to come through, but it's going to be Johnson trying to work through this middle of the map. And Shifty Carrots, the spawns do flip. They go to the other side. And now they're going to have to find some map control, because those power weapons will be spawning up within the next 30 seconds.
Yep, we're here to see Shifty. Well, he's going to get kind of run over by the bulldozer that's coming in through top rockets here. Rockets are going to be spawning in about 17 seconds. Actually, OS should be on the field in somebody's hands. I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't paying attention. But somebody should have it somewhere on the board, or it's been just kind of dropped and used up already. One of the two. But the power weapon that everyone's paying attention to now is going to be the rockets coming up in 3 seconds. And you're going to see right now, it should be Lottery. Should be in a great position for that. It's going to be John. He's actually going to get dropped right out of the gate. Teammate looking to pick that one up instead, so it will remain in their hands. As well, that was interesting.
Yeah, the grapple kind of fights back against Nex there. The Rockets do take out Gus Chiggins. And, you know, Lottery doing a great job of finding these kills across the board. It was almost a tie game there at one point, and Lottery get around 4 kills in their name. The trade does come in to make it only a 2-point game now. But, you know, Lottery looking a lot better, in my opinion, in this Slayer than they did in that map 1. You know, the oddball was kind of dominated by Flippers Down almost the whole time. And, you know, to have somewhat of a lead here in the Slayer, they definitely changed some things up. And, you know, Johnson at 8-5 so far, definitely the main Slayer for the Lottery boys over there.
Yep, on the other side, I mean, you got Edgy leading the way with 6 kills, and you have Killtacular with 5, so their team not doing too bad either. It's going to be a 2-kill lead for Lottery, as they're looking for this OS. This OS is going to be coming up. Elevated Smurf's going to kind of hop away. With 2 players down on the map right now, this OS should probably go, I wanted to say in favor of Flippers Down, but it does look like Nex was able to pick it up. So scratch that, it will be in the hands of Lottery, as they're doing a pretty good job of maintaining control over these power items ever since that first opening break.
Yeah, the lead, though, is diminishing for the time being. Flippers Down do find it for now. You know, Lottery probably going to have a momentum swing at some point, but Flippers Down have so much map control. I mean, they're looking down at Johnson from all angles right now. Gus about to get traded out. He does get traded, but Flippers Down do retain that 1-point lead. And, you know, Shio, with the way this has been going, this may go down to the wire here. This might be a close Slayer match. Killtacular with a nice little boost there to dodge those bullets. But, you know, Flippers Down finding some heat here in the second half of this game.
Yep, I mean, they're doing a pretty good job so far of just kind of staying alive. I mean, you're going to have Jin falling away, as actually Flippers Down since then has taken the lead. They just suddenly found 3 kills. 3 are going to go down, and none of them traded out. It's going to be 3. Well, there you go again. So 4 kills, 28-24. Flippers Down have taken the lead with power items. You're perfectly fine with it. As we're off the break, we're going to be on board with John. Going to be heading towards those rockets. It looks like right off the rip. They're going to be going out top. I mean, Flippers Down secured both rockets and overshield the first time around. We're going to see if anything changes here in this round.
Yeah, Flippers Down do get the rockets. Edgy Edamame do does pick up one with that first rocket. Let's see what he can do with the second. It's going to be Johnson right above him, just waiting for those teammates to come out of that spawn. But a 3-0 start off the break, and he's still got one rocket left. This is a, fantastic start for Flippers Down. They're looking like the Flippers Down of map 1 after that break. But that second rocket doesn't connect. Thought maybe you would get one, but the trade's still coming in. Flippers Down still playing fantastic.
Yeah, but you're gonna see Shifty does have that OS, and it's actually just gonna eat every needler shot, it looks like, coming in his face and goes down. So Ajay Edamame is gonna pick one up cross map as well. So a pretty hot start here from Flippers Down out of the break. They're gonna be up 7-3. They're actually trading this very well, and considering I do believe they had the lead going into this as well, because they're gonna be 2 weak players here in front of Edgy. He's actually gonna go down. It's gonna be a series of trades here as every player I switched to is apparently dying for the time being. At the end of the day, it's gonna be 9-6, so a 3-kill lead here for Flippers Down. And do remember, this was a restart with the shortened score, so Flippers Down trying to get to 22 points for the win. And if you're the side of lottery, it's going to be, oh, he's going to be absolutely soaring in there. It's 25 points for the win. So these teams know that the timer's kind of running a little short here when you only have that many points on the board to really play with.
Yeah, and with lottery being down those extra 3 points, that makes this, 2-point deficit just that much larger. I mean, it's like a 2-point lead, but it's a faux 5-point lead, So definitely need to turn things around quite soon. But with the needler jarring, able to pick up one, whips that battle rifle right out, and he sees one in that den area, calls it out to his teammates. He rechows, but the kills keep going back and forth. Next, working with that auto for the time being, but Flippers Down still just doing a great job of keeping those trades in check.
Yep, no, definitely. I mean, they have actually been able to stretch out to a 4-kill lead here, and it's going to be 5 now, 16-11. Flippers Down definitely closing in now on that winning point mark, as you're going to have Kiltaki just fly over the top here, and it's going to will be eating shots from all sides. It looks like he's going to try and duck below one. Johnson's eventually going to finish him off as well. Dinjarn's going to be working in the back here, but again, I mean, the points are closing in. You're running out of time. If you're lottery, you really have to step it up.
Yes, you will. It's going to be, your time is now if you are lottery, because they're 6 points away from winning. Make that 5. And, lottery, they just need some map control on the board. Flippers Down have just been doing such a great job of, waiting for their teammates, getting the kills that they can, and running away, just like we saw Gus do right now. And it looks like Nex might have been able to pick up those rockets, but he does get taken down. Flippers Down 3 points away from winning. It's going to be a close one.
Yep, you're gonna see they're trying to maneuver around. I'm not exactly sure where the rockets went. Somebody had them in their possession and then didn't. So, actually, it's gonna be in John's hands, and both of them have been used up. I don't remember seeing a rocket in the kill feed. So I'm curious as to what exactly happened there. He's gonna chuck the shot grenades in and try and get back up on top and try to stay alive. He's gonna run into 3 players though. Unfortunately, he's gonna go down, and from the looks of it, it will be the side of Flippers Down crossing the point mark, and they are going to take it. So that's going to be Flippers Down going up 2-0. And yeah, actually, I think just show us exactly like what they've been learning over the course of their time here. So right off the break, it's going to be Gus here going over towards the bottom left area, trying to just kind of focus up. He's going to see John up top. And he's going to have a player. Was that a player right in front of him? It was actually. Someone like just entered his field of view for a second there, as he was, I guess he kind of tunnel visioned up on John up top. It is going to be Dinjarn with this active camo, trying to see if they can make a play with it. He's going to see one player outside here. He's going to just run out with a smack, and he's actually going to go down, so that's going to be the camo down. That's 2 down, actually, for a lottery. So we're looking to see if Flippers Down can make a move off this.
Yeah, this is a potential flag grab here, but still have some work to do in the base. Kiltacular does pick up some sort of kill with that heat wave. He turns around, sees one more player, doesn't get the kill, but the flag is out in bottom mid, and that's all you really need. Sees another one in front of him in Jaren, trying to get that kill. Finds one. His teammates are just swarming like bees right now, Shio. The flag gets returned, but with the 4 down, you know it's going to get grabbed, and there goes Shifty Carrots with the pull.
Yep, he's going to just go right down the middle. They know it was a 4 down. He's actually going to be taking shots as well. He's going to try and chuck it up top. I don't actually remember if you're able to do that. I think I've seen somebody do it before, but he wasn't actually going to be successful. And it turns out, well, it might not be. It might cost him actually, but Gus is going to get them both. They line up. right in his face, and he's going for the third as well. He's not going to be able to pick that one up. I don't think he's going to have a teammate there be able to kind of save the situation. Shifty Carrots is going to go down on top of that flag as well, so it might actually end up getting returned. I mean, it'll be handed directly to Killtacular here if it does, because he's sitting here right in the base. The flag will get returned. I think Killtacular, yeah, he's immediately just going to chuck it right off the edge, but there's 3 players coming in, and Gus accidentally naded himself, but the flag's out. And this is chaotic as heck. There's players everywhere.
Yeah, there was 2 miraculous, return resets there from Flippers Down. They sent like 2 players to just run in and jump on the flag and grab it just for a moment, and it worked for a second, but Lottery were able to get that return, and now Flippers Down focused on returning their own flag. It does get returned, and now we're kind of at more of a neutral state here on Aquarius. Well, as I say that, Jaren's still in their base doing his job, but both teams spawning up now, and looks like Lottery should be working toward that flag.
Yep, I mean, Ninjarin's going to get away. He's going to get into the base here, and there's going to be one player that's going to be Killtacular there to stop him. It will be traded with Shifty Carrots. So no map advantage really gained here on the map from either side. They're just kind of slowing it down after all that chaos where everything was happening in a short period of time. Everything's kind of slowed down. They've kind of figured it out, reset, and try to reposition now as you're trying to just slowly get kills as you creep across the map here for the time being. As you're going to see Edgy Edamame pretty deep inside the base right now, trying to see if he can get into position. Right now he's going to get pushed out. He's going to find one. The push is coming. He's going to find a second as well. That's going to be 2 down on either side as John and Elevated Smurf both picked up kills, but Edgy's going to try and grab this, and they're going to try and get away with it here as he's going to be fully one-shot. He might be able to get around the corner. He's not. He's going to survive, and right as I said, he dies. So I should really stop saying that, because every time it happens, it's like, oh, he just made it out alive. He does not.
The caster curse does reign true, but it happens from time to time. Very surprised here, Shio, that we have not seen a flag cap come in yet. Both of these teams just doing a great job of playing defense on their base. When the flag gets pulled out, they're doing a fantastic job of returning it. But I feel like it's at any time here, the swell could come in and one team will find a way to just rip that flag away and run it straight back to their base.
Yep, well, you're going to see, I believe that was Elevated Smurf that had the flag out, and he's immediately going to get dropped. So unfortunately, no flag pull here. As Jinjarn's trying to find the one player inside the base, it will be Killtacular who chucks it off and just kind of runs away. And he's going to get chased down, unfortunately. As you can see, his team trying to provide some covering fire from up top. The flag is going to be out in the middle of the courtyard, though, so that gives them some room to work with. As Edgermon trying to find somebody, but he's not going to be able to pick it up. That's going to be all the players, basically, from Flippers Down, going down. So that flag should get returned, and we're going to be right back to where we started, basically, as Elevated Smurf and John are the 2 players kind of pushing into the Flippers Down base. They'll find Killtacular, and they're going to chuck this flag off the podium, so here we go again.
Yeah, here we are. The flag is being pulled. There's some players to fight through. The flag from the other side as well getting returned, but there is some lottery members trying to work toward that flag. Elevated Smurf, the last one with flag in hand. Shifty Carrots takes him down, and the return should be coming in with Killtacular looking over him. And now the flag gets grabbed though at the last second by Jaren, and he might be able to pull it away. He might be able to cap this flag. The nade's coming in all over the place. Edgy Edamame playing the final defensive hold on their base, and Killtacular getting that return, but there's one more player here. He gets taken down as well. Flag almost being returned, but he's got to stay up here. He nades himself. He gets naded as well. Very tragic scenes, but Jaren with the flag, is he able to return it? But the flag gets pulled as well. This game is all over the place right now, Shio.
Yep, and Edgy Mom is actually going to go down. That means the flag will get put in. It's going to be, well, just next is actually throwing it out again. They're going to relay this immediately, basically, as they just got it, but they just got that flag in the return, and Next was in a position to immediately run a second one in. And right now, I mean, he's going to get there. He's not actually going to make it around the corner. He goes down as the team from Flippers Down is able to stop him basically at the goal line here. We're going to see as they're trying to get into the base as well. I mean, if you're Killtacular here, you really just got to toss their flag off. And instead, what he's going to grab there is he's going to throw that one out as well. So saving it for a moment is going to be Killtacular across the map. His team's trying to come up. As just, yeah, I mean, the flag should get returned here in this case. There it is. It's going to be returned. They're going to slide this one home. It's going to be a 2-0 lead now for Lottery. So, I mean, after, what, 5 minutes of not a whole lot happening, all of a sudden, everything happened.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely the case. Lottery finding their bearings here and this series. and you know, may find some momentum here off the backs of this. But Flippers Down definitely still have a chance here. They've had some flags that they've pulled out, but just haven't been able to fully cap through yet. So maybe we can see them get one through at some point. But Lottery with a 2-0 lead right now. Johnson's frying at 15-8 with 7 assists. You know, it's going to be a tough comeback for Flippers Down, but definitely not one it is impossible to create.
Yep, I mean, and John is going to be eating shots from the back. He is going to go down. Elevated Smurf's going to be the next player up here, trying to stay alive for this flag cap. Is not. Shifty Carrots will get that return and the kill. So Flippers Down, I mean, they've spent a lot of this game down 2 players, essentially. I mean, they've done a really good job of just trying to hold off the push, but they've never really been in a position to kind of take advantage of any kills because they've always been traded out with them. So really, this has been a fantastic play from Lottery, honestly, as they've done a good job here. As the push is going to come through from this side, it's going to be towards Generator. Shifty Carrots is going to be set up here. You're going to see reinforcements in the form of Edgy Adamame as well, trying to put shots down into Nex. Smurf will pick up Gus. That's going to be 1 traded out. That's going to be 2 down for each side, actually. So this is the exact situation I was talking about. Is at any given time, they're not really in a position to just do much and take advantage on the map because, I mean, everyone's just going down at all times.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been a tough map for Flippers Down here for the time being. The flag does get taken from their base as well, and Lottery trying to maybe cap through that 3rd flag, but it's going to be returned for now. Not sure if they get it all the way through yet. Elevated Smurf trying to get kills. Lottery looks like they just went 3 down or 2 down. He does grab that flag. Boost with that heat wave in hand. Good movement out of Nex to stay alive there. The flag not being returned yet. Still in that low area, but if you are Flippers Down, you're still worried.
Yep, I mean, we're beginning to run out of time here too. It's only about, we're about for three and a half minutes to go right now. I mean, the flag's gonna be out, but really, if your Flippers Down, you've not really been able to really take advantage of anything. I mean, your flag pulls have not really been great. You haven't really been in a great position to do a whole lot in a lot of them. As you're gonna see Gus try to dodge away here. He's gonna get some covering fire from teammates. Right now, his flag is not gonna be in the house either. It's gonna be pulled away. Somebody else on the side of Lottery does have that flag out, so Gus will make it to the base. But he's just getting hunted down, and unfortunately, there's no flag for his teammates there to bring it in.
Yeah, he does get taken down as well. The return should be coming in quite soon, but it looks like 2 kills from the side of Dr. Killtacular. Did save that flag for now, and now we have a sort of standoff here, Shio, between these 2 teams. Edgy Edamame trying to keep that flag safe toward the back, and Johnson playing at his base, that deep defense, while his teammates try to push up and return this flag itself. 1 kill goes in the favor of Edgy Edamame on that on that defensive end, but the Lottery players will not relent. They keep pushing, and they are getting taken down though. 2 in their base right now. The return might come in, and this could change everything, but Edgy Edamame with a big grab there. Looks like there's 1 more player for Flippers Down though on that flag, and will the flag come in? We're not sure yet.
Nope, it did end up getting returning, and both teams have actually stolen the flag from either side, as they both had players in the other team spawns ready for this. John is going to get a great play there. He picks up both players on that push. He's going to get that return, and with 3 going down from the side of Flippers Down on the map, this should be another chance here for Lottery to kind of get this flag in. They're going to be relaying that out. It's going to be 2 kills actually from the side of Flippers Down, so they may have halted this, but again, it just kills so much time on the clock. So the fact that that's stalemate, actually that's 4 down from the side of Lottery. That's going to be a flag out, and unfortunately Gus is actually going to, he's going to pull it straight into the enemy team.
Yeah, if he took that mid, it might have worked out better for them, but they still have the flag on the ground for now. Maybe they can make some sort of play and make a relay here, but it is not looking fantastic for them, as it will be getting returned, and Flippers Down are 3 dead. So this might be a map win for Lottery, the first of the series, and maybe the start of the reverse sweep here. But you know, with a minute left, I guess it's not completely over for Flippers Down, but they're gonna have to make a crazy play right here.
Yep, no, definitely. I mean, we're going to see if they can make this push. I mean, there you go. 2 down, and still having 3 players up on the map is a pretty good start. You're going to have Killtacular. We're running into the base here. And actually, the remaining player on the map has actually stolen their own flag. So he's actually going to fall off this here, and he's going to trade out with the enemy team. But unfortunately, in this case, a trade is not what you want. You want to stay alive. You can't really afford to have trades at this point. They should get this flag returned, but unfortunately they're not able to get the flag pull on the other side that will get returned. So you're looking for the team right now to really just try to make a move, but I mean, well, unfortunately Edgy kind of boost into the wall. Edgy's actually 26 and 15, leading the entire lobby, so he's having a great game despite the fact that his team's down 2-0. As well, Gus is trying to get in here now, but it's the entire lottery team in his face.
Yeah, with 20 seconds left, there's not much left to do. Kind of just, you know, final throws at the base there. Killtacular picks up one, but, you know, it will be all for naught. Flippers down, just couldn't find any control here in the CTF, but, you know, they looked great in the map 1 and the map 2. You know, they were doing a great job of controlling that oddball with 3 seconds left. You know, this is a little bit less than over here. Yes, the game is over now. Lottery get that map win.
Manage that. We are going to start on board with Edgy Edamame right off the rip. He's going to be running straight towards those rockets who are actually going to be swiped away by Next. Next just kind of comes in, daylight robbery, and picks him up, and is actually not able to use any of them.
He does get taken down. Wonder who the rockets will be in favor of now, but Flippers down. Should be getting that B point. The nades coming out. Johnson trying to trade out Killtacular and get any sort of control on that B point. It does come in, but the Sentinel beam of Edgy Edamame takes down Elevated Smurf. One more lottery player here, though. It's Johnson. Let's see what Edgy Edamame can do. Maybe wait for his team. The punch comes in, and that's a big kill for Edamame over there. It looks like they're trying to work toward that A cap now. So, you know, lottery pick up that C, but now Flippers down, working toward A.
Yep, I mean, you're going to have, well, Next is going to, will get dropped, but that is going to be 2 traded out. It's going to be 3 down right now across the map, so B should be relatively exposed here for lottery, as you're going to have 2 players hop it. That will be a pretty fast cap for the time being, and that's going to be a push here. So if you're lottery, I mean, you don't really want to overextend. You want to kind of keep this positioning. Trapping them in either A or C is a pretty good deal, but right now you can see the team of Flippers down has hopped on over towards C. Actually, the player has gone down, so it's been reset, so it does look like they're going to flip this here, depending on how this engagement goes, but Killtacular will win out, so they're going to maintain A, and they're going to get C as well.
And Sharon picks up a big kill on a Killtacular that might secure that A point for them, trying to stay alive, but Flippers down will be getting B. Maybe a good safety net, because that trip cap could have possibly come in if he doesn't stay alive there. And now it looks like they're probably going to be working towards C for the time being. He's got the Bulldog in hand, trying to get any sort of kill he can with it. But Flippers down, starting off this game quite hot. We're sitting at 42-6 here, and they're doing a great job of keeping this map control and getting their trades, which is really what we know Flippers down have been doing so well in those first 2 maps.
Yeah, John picking up a nice kill is going to kind of get away. The Rockets are going to be out on the board, so you're going to see John going for those. You will pick him up. So the team, I mean, if you're Flippers down, you want to try to not overextend here too much. He's going to pick one on a Killtacular. He's going to fire the second one off. He's going to get a kill out of that as well. Looking for the third here, and he's going to get the assist. That's going to be 3 down, 4 down from Lottery actually across the board, and this will be a trip cap. You're going to see all 3 in favor of Lottery. So this is exactly how you want to turn it around. They're going to get a bunch of points off of this. Actually, it's just going to be the 2 cap, as A will get picked up. But this is, I mean, this is how you start getting back into this game if you're the side of Lottery.
Yeah, it absolutely is. If you can get this double cap in for a good amount of time, you might be feeling great, but that B point is already getting fought back by Flippers down, and they should be able to get it secured here. Oh, Gus gets taken down at the last moment. So Edgy Edamame will fill that rest of that time, and now the control goes back to the side of Flippers down. And, you know, if you're Lottery, it just seems like, you know, you're getting that map control and then it's instantly just being taken away from you. If you get that map control for Lottery, you have to really try to secure that for as long as you possibly can. You need to work with your teammates, cut that map, put some pressure onto Flippers down, because right now Flippers down are just doing such an easy job of finding themselves going wherever they want to go on the map, and Lottery just has no answer for it for the time being. They do have a 2 cap here, but I can't say I imagine it's too long before Flippers down get that back.
Yep, you're going to see, I mean, the push up next is going to be the first to fall here. Shifty Carrots is going to be an engagement with John over here towards the outer shotgun spawn. But in the meantime, his entire team has gone down, so that's going to be B capped in favor of the side of Flippers down, so they will say thank you very much. We're going to take that one back. Those are nice shots out of Edgy. Perfect right down the middle onto Jin, or excuse me, Next. So you're going to see the teams kind of reset. It's going to be 5 seconds here until Rockets. So that's what the teams are looking for. That's what this middle posture is all about here. As well, Smurf is actually going to eat shots on all sides. And actually, a player has dropped out of the game. So it does look like we're going to get a restart here, as Next has crashed out. The score was somewhere, I believe, between like 80 or so to a 52, so we are going to wait. I think the teams are kind of waiting.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back in Stronghold Streets, and like we see in chat right now, we will be starting with a score differential. So for Lottery will need to get 198 points, and from the side of Flippers Down, they will need 162 to close this one out. But it's going to be a good start here for the side of Lottery, as we have Next pushing out their base. He had those rockets in hand. He isn't able to get that cap. That might be big because Elevated Smurf might be here for the trades. Flippers Down, for the time being, have control of B and C, but right now Jaren trying to take that B point back.
NBC Dinjarin has opted on the point. He is actually surrounded on basically all sides as the players are flying in from the side of Lottery. Kiltaku is going to have 2 weak in front of him. He's going to find one. Teammate will pick up the other. Last pair is going to be Elevated Smurf into the back. He picks that one up with the nade, but goes down to a different nade. So right now, I mean, that was a pretty clean team wipe, actually, from Flippers Down going into this one, as they will secure it. So that's going to be points ticking up. Like Jake mentioned, Flippers Down is looking to get to 162 points. And Lottery on the other side is looking to get to 198 due to the score differential that there was before the player crashed out. So that's what the numbers we're going to be working with here, and that's what the teams are going to be kind of trying to play around. Is AC is actually currently in the possession of the side of Lottery, so they're the ones picking up points, but I mean, this might be flipping real soon, and instead it's going to be A and B traded out.
Yeah, good play out of Lottery. They kind of capped that A point as somewhat of a distraction so they can open up that B point for the squad. And now they're working toward that B control, but a big kill out of Shifty Carrots to kind of alleviate that pressure. Looks like Kiltacular trying to just play around, get some kills that he can. They're waiting for their team push to come through. Edgy Edamame doing anything he can to back off those Lottery players. And now the focus is definitely toward that B point. But
Yep.
2 big nades out of Johnson.
I mean, he just picked up nice. He picked up a big 2-piece there. I mean, the teams are going to hop on. The 2 remaining players here are here towards B. They do see that Elevated Smurf is going to be here over towards the stairs. I mean, that's going to be B capped. I mean, oh, there's the rockets there from Next. Again, Next he's 4 for 4 with rockets so far, as he finds both and has a Sentinel beat in hand. You are going to see a trade here. It's going to be C for B. So again, actually, this is going to be, I mean, if you're the side of Lottery, this is where you want them to be. It's easier to trap them in C here than it is over towards A. They have this one, like the ramp funnel basically coming up towards B is a nice position to kind of shoot down into. So for the time being, they're actually off to a really good lead.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they're doing great right now. They only need to get to 198, and it is quite a big of a distance away, but, you know, off the break here, they're looking better than they did off the start before that reset came in. Edgy Edamame, though, with a big one, trying to get the other one, but he gets traded out by Johnson, so that B control is still in the favor of Lottery. And off the break next, 8 and 3. That is a great start for that Lottery team, and it looks like Next doing his best to kind of hold the line here. It looks like Flippers Down working toward A, but as of now, B is completely locked down, and Lottery are getting all the kills.
Yep, you're going to see like Flippers Down is going to hop on here over towards A. Might have spotted Dinjar in there and will pick him up. So there you go. Kill necessary for A. Shifty Carrots is going to hop on to this point, try to locate exactly where those kills came in from. He's actually going to melee. I think that he just meleeed his teammate in the back or something. I'm not exactly sure what just happened there. But you are going to see A is going to tick over here towards the side of Flippers, or excuse me, of the side of Lottery, but Flippers Down will pick up B, and they're losing C, so is moving across the map every which way.
Yeah, I mean, Lottery doing a great job of, you know, before that reset, if Flippers Down were on that B point, they were kind of just pushing him and trying to, like, fly out and try to get any sort of kill they can get, but instead, off this reset, looks like they're doing a great job of, if they're losing that B point, they'll rotate out to one of those A or C points to you know, try to take the focus away from it. And now, look at, they have B yet again. The rocket comes in, but Edgy Edamame gets the 2 because he shot that rocket a little too close to himself there. Maybe a little bit of a blunder. Kiltacular going to be getting that B point again. But look, Lottery back on C. It does get B capped, but you can see their strategy coming into play right there.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a really good job just rotating around the map as necessary, honestly. I wasn't sure if that was a rocket or a nade. It looked like something really big just exploded right in front of the player here, Kiltacular. is going to eat nades from every single direction, is going to try to duck away, get out of there. His teammates are putting up a pretty fantastic defense over here, and they're beginning to learn the strategy, I want to say. I think they're beginning to figure out this spread that's beginning to go on from the side of Lottery, and they're trying to reposition themselves accordingly. As John is going to hop in towards B, that's a great shot out of him. He's going to pick up, I believe that was Shifty or Kiltaki on the steps. That's going to be B capped in favor of the side of Lottery. And that's going to be, well, 2 down across the board. I mean, this is going very back and forth. But right now, Lottery is looking really good on this restart.
Yeah, they are. Only about 80 points to go before they close out this map for Flippers Down. Need to find some momentum here in this game, because right now it's all Lottery for the time being. They're just doing a great job of holding so much map control. They're even trying to hop onto the C point next, trying to get the trade out so they can maybe even get it. But it looks like he does get the kill, and now Flippers Down are forced to worry about him over at the C point. They do get that A cap, but the caps flip out, and big play out of Next there to really locate that C point, because if he doesn't get that kill, Flippers Down might be able to get an AC split here, but instead the caps go in the favor of Lottery.
Yeah, we're going to see Lottery is now crossing the 140 point mark. So right now for them, they only need about 50, 60 more points here to win this one out, as they're going to be hopping towards B. It's going to be Next flying past. He's going to come back for that kill. It's going to be all edgy, as he's going to be the last player alive for his team, trying to put shots in towards Elevated Smurf as well, as he's going to pick up one. He's going to get very weak from that, actually, but will secure the point. And that will be, well, A is actually going to be slowly being capped here in place of Lottery. So, oh, that was a great nade out of Dinjarin, picking up both of those players. So B should go back in favor of Lottery. And honestly, Lottery's got a pretty good stranglehold, I think, on this map. They're playing this well.
Yeah, they are playing this well. Only 30 more points, or 40, until they're able to close this one out. And they do have the trip cap in control. They look like a different team after this reset. Flippers Down are able to jump onto that A point, and they're going toward B as well. Elevated Smurf sees both of them, trying to do whatever he can. He has that rifle in hand, but Johnson, his teammate, picking up the kills all over the place. He gets one from his teammate, but the Lottery players are just swarming around this B point right now, and they're about to win the game, Shio.
Yep, definitely is. I mean, the points are going to tick over. It's going to be about 5 seconds here before they take it, and that will be Lottery forcing a map 5 after what seemed like a pretty slow start here, and instead they will tick over. It's going to be 189 points, and that should be the win. Assuming that they
it was 198, Shio.
Oh, 198. All right, I'm wrong. I apologize, but there you go. It's going to be over, and it will be ticking over in favor. Oh, we're going to be loading right on in. We're going to hop on board with Gus to start this one off, as you're going to have, well, you're going to have the teams from across the map here, as all the players, it looks like, from Lottery just kind of didn't leave the spawn. There's only one player out on the map. It's going to be Next, who's probably going right for that sword. This man always going for those power weapons out of the gate. He's been successful, basically, in getting them almost every single time, it seems. Going to put in some shots there towards the top. He's going to see a player in the back. He's going to know Edgy Edamame's back here, trying to just get out. And oh, there's some pretty nice movement here with the repulsor, with that sword. Stays alive, doesn't gift over that weapon to anybody. So honestly, really good job. But behind them, somebody has the active camo right beneath them.
Yeah, Shifty Carrots coming behind this player right now, trying to get a pick. And Flippers Down, doing great off the break here. Edgy Edamame with 5 kills off the break. Absolutely frying. He's that main slayer for Flippers Down. We've been talking about it all series. So let's see how he keeps doing here. I mean, this Flippers Down team, it doesn't look like they are down bad on themselves so far. Sometimes when this reverse sweep comes in, we see the team that's reverse sweeping really pick it up in this map 5. The team that's getting reverse sweep is just kind of drained, and they're not ready for this map 5. But Flippers Down off the break look like anything but. It's going to be Next with that shock rifle, seeing what he can do here. But Flippers Down just getting kills around it.
Yep, Next trying to dodge out and just stay alive. He does come down to one shot, is able to get a lot away with his life. Edgy Edamame coming right back to where he was earlier, putting down the fire for his team, as the players are going to be trapped here over towards Turnbine. You're going to see all 4 players from the side of Lottery kind of moving around here. The shock rifle is still going to be out. That sword hasn't really made appearance. That's a nice stick actually there on a Shifty Carrots coming out of Dinjarin. Able to pick that one up. In the meantime, active camo is going to be up in about 7 seconds, so look for the teams to be able to make a push there. And there's the sword actually from Kiltacular, who picks up one with it, immediately goes down. Shifty Carrots has the disruptor out. That's not a weapon you see very often either, so interesting to see how they're going to be playing around this map for the time being with active camo on the board.
looks like Shifty Carrots might try to make a shifty play toward that active camo, but his teammate is able to grab it. Elevated Smurf confused on where it went, but the kills, staying close here between these two teams. 11 to 10 now. Looks like Killtacular does have that active camo, and he does fall off the map, so that active camo is gone, and now we have a tie game here at 12 to 12. It looks like it may be a close one, Shio, if this game keeps going like it has so far. All of Flippers down over toward that turbine area, but Killtacular trying to make a play here at the top side. The nades are coming in. He tries to get a kill. One comes in for Gus, but he's just trying to play his life here. He knows there's lottery players over here, and maybe just trying to wait for reinforcements. He gets that shock rifle, and now he might try to make a play with it.
Yep, you're going to see all the players here kind of moved in towards turbine. They're all just kind of huddled up together. I guess you're looking for them to try and make a play. There's going to be 2 players on the front door. It's going to be all of them, it looks like, in front of Gus. As he's going to find one, trying to figure out where the second one went. But Killtacular, I believe, picked up that player. As he's going to get into a fight there, that will be a trade onto John. That was a great trade, actually, if you're the side of Gus. You were super weak going into that, and you were able to still pick up the kill. So fantastic play there. That's going to be some nice shots from Edgy, continuing his performance right now. 8 and 4 right now to lead the lobby, and has the sword in his back pocket as well. So currently, I mean, Flippers down, maintaining a small 2-point lead, and they're looking to try and increase that even a little more.
Yeah, they're looking good so far. Edgy Edamame with another kill to make that a 5-point deficit. Coming in with the sword. Let's see if he can get one kill with it. He gets one. There's one more player here, though. It's Nex. He gets repulsed back. Can he win the fight, though? Nex does get the trade. So keeping that that kill difference small, and gets another one, too, to make it a 4. So, you know, a big swing there for Flippers down, but Lottery still trying to keep it in check. The active camo should go in the favor of Next, and in my opinion, if you want anyone to have it, it's him. But Edgy Edamame able to pick him up. He does get traded out. All these players falling into this bottom camo area. Smurf with a big kill, and that might change the tide here if he can swing his way out of there. But only a 1-kill difference now. Lottery found their way to come back quite quick, but Edgy Edamame still frying at 12 and 6 right now.
Yep, absolutely just putting on a performance right now for the team as well. Unfortunately, Elevated Smurf is going to walk out right into the gun barrels of basically everybody, it looks like, for the time being there. As you're going to see, well, the players, the lead has been taken by Flippers down. They're going to be up 2 lives here as they hit the halfway mark. Elevated Smurf's going to eat some bullets from his teammate as he hops up. It's going to be a nice kill from John. Picks up one, is going to get turned around and dropped by Killtacular. So you're going to see the sword here in favor of Dinjarin. So actually, it's a pretty hefty amount of sword usage that we've seen so far, because a lot of times on recharge, teams seem to just kind of leave it alone and not really bother with it for the time being. They seem to prefer to just deal with the weapons on the map and not have to kind of go out of their way to get that sword as well. There's 3 players down here in the bottom. He's going to pick up one, unable to find a second. So a nice trade there from John. Killtacular sitting up top with the sword now, trying to see if there's someone coming around this rotation, but he's going to have everybody in front of him here in a moment.
Yeah, this game going so deep here. 32-28. Killtacular with the sword in hand. Like you said, Shio, these teams are loving the sword from what we've seen. Trying to play his life here. Maybe trying to work toward that camo, but he just wants to stay alive. That's most important here on the Slayer. This game is going down to the wire, Shio. It could go either way, but, you know, for the time being, Flippers down do have some sort of lead. Looks like Jarin trying to get any sort of kill. This could be a tie game yet again. The sword gets taken down. He says, I'll take that. And he's got it now. So maybe he can find a kill with it. But Lottery, for the first time in the game, grabbed the lead. It gets taken back away from him. We still have a tie game here. The kills are just going back and forth, Shio. It's almost impossible to commentate.
Yeah, I mean, this is coming down to the wire. I mean, this is exactly what you wanted out of the Game 5. You don't want it to be like an absolute destruction. You want to see a close game. You came all the way to Game 5. You don't want it to end that quick. And this is exactly what they're giving us right now. We're going to go to a full 5-game series, and looks like we're coming down to the wire here, too. Flippers down with a 2-kill lead here. They're maintaining a little tiny lead that so far, I mean, Lottery's done a really good job of just coming back every single time this comes up. And that's going to be a kill lead there. Gus is going to pick one up. He's going to be 11 and 9 right now. Trying to just stay alive. Do a good job as to kind of rotate out with his teammates. And right now it's a 4-kill lead for Flippers down. They've hit 40 points. And if you're Flippers down, you just want to be trading right now. Oh, what just happened?
Looks like
I think Next just stuck a teammate.
Yeah, he stuck his teammate in the back, and then they walked exactly the same direction, so they both died. Definitely a tough break for them now. Flippers down, find themselves up 8 points, make it 10. They have found all the momentum here to close this game out. Shio, only 6 points to go before they get the win in this series. Flippers down, will not say die here. 5 points away, and Lottery need to turn up now if they want to stay alive.
Yep, I mean, that's exactly. I mean, Next just decided to take it into his own hands here. It's only a 7-kill differential now. I mean, if you're the side of Lottery, you have to do everything you can to avoid being traded out. If your Flippers down, all you want to do is trade. You can see it in the way that they're kind of changing the way they're playing right now. They're grouping up heavily. They're doing a really good job of just trying to stay together, be in a position to really trade out your lives. As Next is going to get some nice movement. Edgy's going to get dropped as well. That's going to be 3 down for the side of Flippers down. It's a 5-point game right now. 3 away for Flippers down. As they're trying to just, I mean, they're trying to group up. Everyone's trying to reset. The speed of the game suddenly sped up here for a moment. Trying to see how they're going to play this out in these last seconds here.
Yes, Lottery doing anything they can to stay alive. Only down 4 now. It's definitely possible for them to try to close this one out here, but all of Flippers down at that sword area, trying to just play their lives, play their trades, do whatever they can to win this game. And I like what I'm seeing out of them. Flippers down, just playing together, making sure they don't overchow anything. They have the crossfire set up, and you know, it may come down to the wire. Both of these teams slowing down significantly here, Shio.
Yep, you're going to see the sword is going to be in the hands of Shifty Carrots, who's going to duck into 2 players, is going to choose to play his life instead, gets out, does the non-risky play there. It's still 47-43. There hasn't been a kill in what seems like a minute and a half. He's going to try and get it. He gets repulsored back, and is going to drop that sword as well. So there you go. The kill is going to be, it's 3 kills, excuse me, 45-48. As, I mean, no one died for X amount of time, it looks like, and then all of a sudden everyone dies. As you can see, it's 48-45. It's 2 kills for Flippers down. Lottery only needs 5 more.
Dr. Killtacular trying to get any type of information he can because they need to know where these players are. Gus, looking at this middle of the map, say there's nobody there. I have no idea where they are, but they're all in that left lane, just playing their lives, waiting for anybody to overpeak. Both teams doing the same with 2 minutes left. I mean, if your Flippers down, it's going to be a long time before you can just stall this one out. But with the shock rifle, you might be able to get some sort of a pick. Flippers down just need 2 kills in their favor. But Next with a big sword kill. Can he stay alive here? He's trying to push out that spawn, making it a 2-kill deficit. He's looking for another. He might have overchowed there, but the nade comes in. 48-48, Shio. This could go to the end here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was just the kills from the teammates just came in to save his life. You're going to see an engagement up top here now. The teams are trying to recollect around as there's going to be a fight bottom A here. Ejayamame is going to eat a nade. He's actually going to go down. That's going to be Gus with the sword, and the kills are going to go in favor of Flippers down. It's going to be 50-49 to close it out. As